Dear students, a very warm welcome to my Arabic learning class. Marhaban bikum tarhiban harran. In this lesson, you will learn how to use imperfect verbs for the future tense only. You have already learned the use of imperfect verbs for the present tense in the last 4 lectures. Before we start this lesson, I would like to draw your attention to these points. You have already learned almost entire basic necessary grammars needed to form all types of nominal sentences and different types of verbal sentences using perfect verbs and imperfect verbs. In nominal sentences, you have learned the demonstrative pronouns, the personal pronouns, the interrogative particles, the personal suffixes completely. You have learned the entire forms of singular, dual and plural nouns and pronouns. And in verbal sentences, you have learned the perfect verbs. You have learned the usage of almost 50 perfect verbs in your own sentences. You have learned 40 imperfect verbs, al-fi'l mudari, with their meanings. You have learned the usage of these imperfect verbs in your own sentences also. I am sure now you can make simple nominal and verbal sentences very easily. If you have any confusion, please go back to the lessons where these things have been taught in detail. For achieving the best results, you have to keep on revising the previous lessons again and again. Dear students, today you will learn how to use imperfect verbs for the future tense only. You have learned already that the usage of perfect verbs for the present tense. It should be noted that the imperfect verb is used for the present tense and future tense both. Before starting the new lesson, let's revise some imperfect verbs for the present tense that you have already learned in the last 4 lectures. So let's revise. يذهب ثاقب إلى ढाका. يذهب ثاقب إلى ढाका. Saqib goes to Dhaka. Al-Aghniya yansuruna al-fuqara. Al-Aghniya yansuruna al-fuqara. Al-Aghniya yansurun al-fuqara. The rich men help the poor. تكتب سبيحة رسالة إلى عمها. تكتب صبيحة رسالة إلى عمها. تكتب سبيحة رسالة إلى عمها. Ammun is uncle. Sabiha writes a letter to her uncle. الطالبات يدرسن في المكتبة. الطالبات يدرسن في المكتبة. الطالبات يدرسن في المكتبة. The girl students study in the library. أنت تعمل في المصرف. أنت تعمل في المصرف. You one man work at the bank. أنتم تحفظون الدروس. أنتم تحفظون الدروس. أنتم تحفظون الدروس. You more than 2 men learn the lessons. تساعدين الفقراء. تساعدين الفقراء. تساعدين الفقراء. You one woman help the poor. أنتن تجلسن على الكراسي. أنتن تجلسن على الكراسي. أنتن تجلسن على الكراسي. You more than 2 women sit on the chairs. ألعب كرة القدم. ألعب كرة القدم. ألعب كرة القدم. I play football. نسكن في دلهي. نسكن في دلهي. naskun fi Delhi. We live in Delhi. Dear learners, all of the imperfect verbs we have used so far are in the present tense. Today, let's learn that the imperfect verbs are also used for the future tense in Arabic. So, yazhab means he goes and he will go. Yazhab means he goes and he will go. Tazhab means you go, you will go. You go, you will go. Azhab means I go, I will go. I go, I will go. To confine the imperfect verb to the future tense, an independent word sawfa will be added before it, or sa will be prefixed to it. It's a rule that to make an imperfect verb to give the meaning of future tense, an independent word sawfa will be added before it. Our sa will be prefixed to it. So let's see. From yazhab, sa yazhab, sawfa yazhab. Sa yazhab, sawfa yazhab. And from yaktub, sa yaktub, sawfa yaktub. Sa yaktub, sawfa yaktub. And from yashrab, it will be sa yashrab, sawfa yashrab. Sa yashrab, sawfa yashrab. And from yal'ab, it will be sa yal'ab, sawfa yal'ab. Sa yal'ab, sawfa yal'ab. Sa yal'ab, sawfa yal'ab. Where it is clear from the context that the imperfect verb has a future meaning. And from the context it is clear that the imperfect verb has a future meaning, then these particles sawfa and sa need not to be inserted. And there is no need to insert or prefix sa and sawfa, because the meaning of the sentence it is about the future. So let's see. Yazhab Khalid. Here there is no sa and no sawfa. Yazhab Khalid ilal madrasa ghadan. The word ghadan means tomorrow. So yazhab Khalid ilal madrasa ghadan. Yazhab Khalid ilal madrasa ghadan. Khalid will go to the school tomorrow. Khalid will go to the school tomorrow. Because ghadan and the word tomorrow it is telling about the future. So no need to add sawfa or sa before fi'l mudari, before the imperfect verb. So let's see another sentence. Yazhab Khalid ila batna fi shahr al-qadim. So here al-qadim means coming, next, from qadima yaqdamu. So ash-shahr al-qadim is next month. So yazhab Khalid ila batna fi shahr al-qadim. That means Khalid will go to Patna next month. So fi shahr al-qadim. Al-qadim indicates that the sentence is talking about the future tense. So there is no need to add sawfa or sa before the imperfect verb. So here you see yazhab Khalidun. There is no sawfa yazhab Khalid or sa yazhab Khalid. But here it is enough to say that yazhab Khalid ila batna fi shahr al-qadim. Khalid will go to Patna next month. Let's learn some new imperfect verbs with the particles sawfa and sa, and some new words that will be used in the sentences today. From zara yazuru, sawfa yazur, sa yazur. Zara yazuru, ziyara, to visit. Sawfa yazur, sayazur. He will visit. And from bada yabda, to start, see, sawfa yabda sa yabda. Sawfa yabda sa yabda. He will start. And from akhaza ya'khuzu, to take. See the imperfect verb. Sawfa ya'khuz sa ya'khuz. Sawfa ya'khuz sa ya'khuz. He will take. Another word, yansahu. Nasaha yansahu, to advise. Sawfa yansah sa yansah. Sawfa yansah sa yansah. He will advise. Another word, from hamala yahmilu. Sawfa yahmil sa yahmil. Sawfa yahmil sa yahmil. He will carry. Another word, from raqada yarqudu, to sleep. Sawfa yarqud sa yarqud. Sawfa yarqud sa yarqud. He will sleep. Another word, qadima yaqdamu, to come. Sawfa yaqdam sa yaqdam. Sawfa yaqdam sa yaqdam. He will come. And from taraka yatruku, it will be sawfa yatruk sa yatruk. Sawfa yatruk sa yatruk. He will miss, or he will leave. Another word, from talaba yatlubu. Sawfa yatlub sa yatlub. Sawfa yatlub sa yatlub. He will demand. Talab is demand. Another word, rasaba yarsubu. Rasaba yarsubu. It will be sawfa yarsub sa yarsub. Sawfa yarsub sa yarsub. He will fail. These are 10 imperfect verbs, new imperfect verbs given to you. And there are 5 more words which will be used today in our sentences. Fil mi'ad. Fil mi'ad. That means on time. Another word, al-qadim. That means next, coming. Another word, zaboon. Az-zaboon. Az-zaboon. That means customer. Al-adl. Al-adl. Justice. Mubakkiran. 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 Early. So dear students, you have learned 10 new imperfect verbs with the particles sawfa and sa. Now you have learned that these particles sawfa and sa fix the meaning of imperfect verbs for the future tense. Now let's use these new words with sawfa and sa in Arabic sentences and translate these Arabic sentences into English. Please repeat these Arabic sentences with me and try to follow me for the proper pronunciation. Let's start. Sawfa yazuru or sa yazur. Sawfa yazur or sa yazur Yusuf Makkah. Sawfa yazur or sa yazur Yusuf Makkah. Yusuf will visit Makkah. Another sentence from Bada Yabdo. Sawfa tabda sa tabda Maria safaraha. Sawfa tabda sa tabda Maria Adil safaraha. Sawfa tabda sa tabda Maria Adil safaraha. Maria Adil will start her journey. Sawfa ya'khuz sa ya'khuz az-zabun kitabahu. Sawfa ya'khuz sa ya'khuz az-zabun किताबहु सौफ याखुज सयाखुज अज़्ज़बून किताबहु the customer will take his book. Yes, please try to follow me in pronunciation, so your pronunciation will improve inshallah. Next, سوف ينصح سينصح المعلم الطلاب. سوف ينصح or سينصح المعلم الطلاب. The teacher will advise the students. Another sentence, سوف تحمل ستحمل الدفتر. سوف تحمل ستحمل الدفتر. سوف تحمل ستحمل الدفتر. You, a man, will carry the notebook. سوف ترقد سترقد عافية مبكرا. سوف ترقد سترقد عافية مبكرا. عافية will sleep early. مبكرا means early. Afia is the name of a baby girl. From قدم يقدم, let's see. سوف نقدم or سنقدم. سوف نقدم or سنقدم غدا في الميعاد. سوف نقدم or سنقدم غدا في الميعاد. Here there is a word غدا is used, so we can delete سوف or sa, because غدا is enough to make the meaning for future. سوف نقدم سنقدم غدا في الميعاد. We shall come tomorrow on time. في الميعاد means on time. Rashmi Adil will miss the breakfast. So the Arabic is سوف تترك سوف تترك or ستترك رشمي عادل الفطور. سوف تترك ستترك رشمي عادل الفطور. سوف تترك ستترك رشمي عادل الفطور. رشمي عادل will miss the breakfast. Another sentence, تطلبون. Let's use تطلبون for the future tense. سوف تطلبون ستطلبون العدل. العدل means justice. سوف تطلبون ستطلبون العدل. You many men will demand justice. You many men will demand justice. طلب يطلب to demand something from someone. And from رسب يرسب, سوف يرسب سيرسب. سوف يرسب or سيرسب. سوف يرسب or سيرسب الكسلان في الامتحان. الكسلان في الامتحان. سوف يرسب سيرسب الكسلان في الامتحان. The lazy man will fail in the examination. The lazy man will fail in the examination. Dear learners, let's practice some other imperfect verbs for the future tense on the same pattern just you have learned. From ishtara yashtari, sayashtari, sayashtari amir kitabahu. sayashtari amir kitabahu. sayashtari amir kitabahu. Amir will buy his book. Kitabahu, his book. And from sakana yaskunu, sawfa naskun. Sawfa naskun fi Dubai. Sawfa naskun fi Dubai. We shall live in Dubai. After learning Arabic language, it will be easy to live there in Dubai. Yes, sawfa naskun fi Dubai. We shall live in Dubai. Another sentence from istayqaza yastayqizu. That means to wake up, to get up. Sa'astayqiz sabahan. Sa'astayqiz sabahan. Sa'astayqiz sabahan. I shall wake up in the morning. From raja'a yarji'u, it will be satarji'. Satarji' al-muallimatu ila al-fasli. Satarji' al-muallima ila al-fasl. Satarji' al-muallima ila al-fasl. The lady teacher will return to the classroom. Another sentence, al-muallimat سوف ينصرن الطلاب. المعلمات سوف ينصرن الطلاب. المعلمات سوف ينصرن الطلاب. The lady teachers will help the students. الطلاب, the students. Another sentence, التجار, the plural of التاجر. التجار سيذهبون إلى السوق. التجار سيذهبون إلى السوق. The traders will go to the market. الأغنياء, plural of الغني. غني means rich man. الأغنياء, the rich men. الأغنياء سينصرون الفقراء. الأغنياء سينصرون الفقراء. The rich men will help the poor. From kataba yaktub, let's use sayaktubna. Al-banat sayaktubna. Al-banat sayaktubna ar-rasail. Al-banat sayaktubna ar-rasail. The girls will write the letters. At-talibat sayadrusna fil maktaba. At-talibat سيدرسنا في المكتبة. الطالبات سيدرسنا في المكتبة. The girl students will study in the library. المكتبة is library. أنتم ستحفظون الدروس. أنتم ستحفظون الدروس. أنتم ستحفظون الدروس. You more than 2 men will learn the lessons. So these are 10 sentences we just learned on the same pattern for the meaning of future tense. Now time has come to do some exercises and translate some simple sentences of the future tense from English into Arabic. We have learned till now translation of many Arabic sentences into English, but let's do some exercises of translating English sentences into Arabic. You more than 2 women will swim in the river. You more than 2 women will swim in the river. Satasbahna. Satasbahna fil nahar. Another sentence, Mr. Salim will write the letters. Mr. Salim will write the letters. Yes, try. Yes. Sayaktub will write Sayaktub. Mr. Salim, As-Sayyid Salim. Sayaktub As-Sayyid Salim. The letters Ar-Rasail. Sayaktub As-Sayyid Salim Ar-Rasail. It's very easy. Another sentence, they will go out of the college. Therefore, men, plural. They will go out of the college. Yes, try. For college, there is kulliya word mawjood. And to go out, kharaja yakhruju min. Yes, try. Sayakhrujun min al kulliya. سيخرجون من الكلية. سيخرجون من الكلية. Okay, let's try seventh sentence. The kind man will help the poor students. The kind man will help the poor students. Yes, the kind man is Ar-Rajul Al-Kareem. The kind man means Ar-Rajul Al-Kareem. And for helping, there is a word Sa'ada Yusa'idu. And for the poor students, there is a word At-Tullab Al-Fuqara. Okay, construct the sentence. Sayusa'id Ar-Rajul Al-Kareem At-Tullab Al-Fuqara. Okay, try the other sentence. You, a woman, will enter the university. You, a woman, will enter the university. Satadkhulin al-jami'ah. The university is al-jami'ah. Satadkhulin al-jami'ah. So another sentence. You, more than 2 women, will read this book tomorrow. You, more than 2 women, will read this book tomorrow. Antunna taqra'na hazal kitab ghadan. Let's make the same sentence for plural of men, masculine. You, more than 2 men, you, more than 2 men, will read this book tomorrow. Antum taqra'un hazal kitab ghadan. I will read this book tomorrow. Ana aqra hazal kitab ghadan. The traders will go to London next month. The traders will go to London next month. التجار يذهبون إلى لندن في الشهر القادم. التجار يذهبون إلى لندن في الشهر القادم. My dear students, in this unit you have learned at least 10 new imperfect verbs plus 5 new nouns and their usage in your own sentences. Today you have noticed that the imperfect verb is used for the present tense and future tense both. For الزمن الحال والزمن المستقبل, for both. You also have learned how to use imperfect verbs for the future tense only. That is by adding an independent word saufa before it or sa as a prefix to it. There is a very important note for you. When the verb precedes the subject, it means when the verb comes first, then the subject, it is conjugated in the singular masculine or singular feminine form. It is conjugated only as a singular masculine or singular feminine form, even if the subject is plural or dual. See, yal'ab al-walad, yal'ab al-waladan, yal'ab al-awlad. So yal'ab is always yal'ab. Hina the subject is after the verb, so verb is always singular. See here, tal'ab al-bint, tal'ab al-bintan, tal'ab al-banat. Here also tal'ab is singular. In the next class, you will learn how to change affirmative imperfect verbs into negative imperfect verbs by adding la as prefix in details. Inshallah, Allah willing, please keep on revising the previous lessons to improve your Arabic language skills. See you again in the next class. Bye bye. Maas salama.